This is Jake from TurboTech PC. Today we're going to unbox the Sabertooth Z77 motherboard. Okay, so first thing we see when we get inside, we have a flap, and it shows that it has thermal armor, it has thermal radar, which is a program that runs in the software. It tells you how hot the parts are on the inside. The dust defender, which is the defender that covers the PCB, and it also goes over the PCI slots. It has tough components, military standard, probably not military standard. New DGI plus power control. Okay, USB BIOS flashback. We got network eye control, which looks like software that they include with it. And we're going to get inside. Okay, so open up this box over here. So first thing we see is the motherboard itself. And let's take that out. Okay, so here's the motherboard. Show it to you without the plastic wrap on it, the non-conductive plastic wrap. Now we're going to set the motherboard on this box, just to be safe. Okay, so the beautiful Asus Z77 motherboard. Get a good shot on that?
Yep, looking good.
Okay. So, let's see. We got, on the board itself, we have 4 RAM slots. So, we got those. 1155 socket. Z77 chipset. So, all the new Ivy Bridge processors, even the Sandy Bridge ones, will work with this board. We got 2 PCI slots over here. We have an 8-pin power, CPU power. We have the 24-pin HEX power. We have, go on the side here, we have the USB 3.0 header. I believe these are SATA 3 ports, and all these are SATA 2 ports. Okay, so we have a USB, we have 3 USB ports on the motherboard for your case. We have case fan, let's see, we're going to count how many case fan headers it has on it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think it's 6. And then we have our front panel right there. They include an adapter. And of course, what makes the board look sexy, in my opinion, it has the thermal armor on it, which covers the PCB, all the ugly parts and stuff and whatnot. And it also protects it from water. Like, say if you're doing water cooling and you have a custom water cooling and you have a leak and some of the coolant gets on the motherboard, this will protect it from shorting out if the system is on, of course. If it's off, it won't short out. And actually, my bad, earlier I said we have 2 PCI Express slots. We actually have 3. So you could put 3 graphics cards in this motherboard if your case supports it, of course. So now we're gonna go into the accessories. Let's put this down here. Let's see, we have an SLI bridge. Ugly. I don't know why they didn't give us a black one. Whatever. We have our front panel control adapters for the motherboard. right here. We also have the plate for the ports back here to put in your case. We also have a Tough Inside sticker. If you're into stickers and that sort of stuff, it's for you. We also have a bunch of accessories in here. We have 2 fake RAM DIMMs. First time I've ever seen that, and you can actually put them in both ways because it has a gap right here and a gap right here. It has 3 PCI Express thermal armor gear or protectors, so the dust doesn't get into it when you're not using when you don't have graphics card installed on there. So got that. We have SATA cables. So SATA cables. More SATA cables. We have dedicated fans to mount on the motherboard. So we have 2 of these. So we can install one right here. So you just have to take those 4 screws out and install it, and I believe there's a little power connector for the fan right underneath there. And they also have one right here where you take off that screw, I believe you slide it in, and there's a little power connector right in there. You got a good shot right there?
Yep.
Okay, so just put it right there.
And those are 80mm, I believe.
They're very small. I don't think they're 80mm.
Oh, probably like 10mm then.
Okay. That's my phone. We got more PCI covers for these little guys right here. These 3. So we got that. This is interesting. This is I think I'd use this for like vibration, or like it's a foam that you stick onto your case or something to like prevent vibration with the foam. Some sort like that. Or replacement cover for the dedicated fan that you can put on the motherboard, which is right here. So that's a replacement if you ever lose that. We also have a Sabertooth Z77 user's guide, and inside we have a CD with all your drivers and stuff and your software. Okay, it's pretty lengthy. We have a guide right here on how to install your RAM slots on this motherboard. So the different thing about this motherboard compared to other motherboards, and I think only Asus does this, is that usually they have 2 little latches right here, one right here and one right here, but actually fake RAM DIMMs as an example. You put it right in there, make sure they line up in here, and they just push down on both sides evenly, I guess, and they'll just snap right in. I personally like it with 2 latches, but however they want to do it, I'll take that out. Asus guide, fast boot, Asus boot settings, direct BIOS access, Windows 8 BIOS boot settings, and it's just a user guide, I guess. Then we have the certificate of reliability. So nobody cares about that. Tough Series motherboard, 5-year notice, 5-year warranty on this board. Pretty great. And that's about it. Thank you for watching this video on the Asus Z77 motherboard. Also visit our website at turbotechpc.com. We'll have our latest YouTube videos and updates on that website, and thank you for watching.